What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, huge thanks for being here, but let's jump right in. Alright, so basically we gotta figure out how to summon the Mushroom Monarch. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with that thing that kept spawning in more enemies. This thing. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with it, but I don't know for sure. So we're just gonna try and see what happens if we keep doing this. I mean, it would make sense if it were to summon the Mushroom Monarch. Again, I could be wrong, and it could be something completely irrelevant to this thing. Oh, that shouldn't take too long. We're doing pretty good damage. Okay, only two more left. I don't know where they are. I think it's just any two enemies, right? Okay, it just screamed. What? Uh, well, now we have to do 8 again. Oh, cool. Blood Moon 2. Surely they won't add to the chaos or that's already here. Probably. Okay, this thing is coming up here. Perfect. We can kill this guy. Got one over here, and there should be one down there. Okay, I could have sworn there was one down here. Maybe I'm tweaking. Okay. I think we have to reset it every time this happens. And I think what the problem is an enemy's just going all the way down there through this little tunnel. There's an enemy there. But I think that's the problem. I could be wrong. I'm hoping it's kind of the problem. And that we're just not sucking. Yeah, that was kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we don't need to kill these guys apparently. Turns out. But we're still gonna do it just in case. It's like if we don't, they're gonna come back and get us. Hit this guy in the face. Do it again. There we go. There's one. Okay. Now I think we can. Now I think we're gonna be able to do. Ooh, and a meteorite. Ooh, if we could get the laser gun with the meteorite armor, you're low-key gonna be cooking with this fight. I think that should be the plan, and if we somehow don't summon them here. All right, we only need one more now. And there's a few down here. Okay, I don't know what is hitting us. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what is. Oh, it's the splinter guy. Okay. Bro, do we have to do that again? How many times do we gotta do this? What the heck? Okay, right here it says interact with the rotten carcass at the bottom of the blighted caves, or use a royal effigy. So we're gonna see if we can find that rotting carcass. I don't think it's that. I think it's we just gotta go all the way down. I think is what we gotta do. And just hope we find it, I guess. I mean, surely. Ah, heck. Surely it's hard to miss. Are we supposed to kill this before it kills us? Well, I guess we're gonna get that meteorite. Alright, now let's go search for this meteorite. We should be able to mine it, though we don't have an obsidian skull, so will be a bit of a pain to mine. But it should be more than worth getting. I think we'll have less defense. Obviously, we won't be moving as fast. Oh, hey, here it is. But infinite ammo on the space or on the space gun, I think is more than worth getting. Wow, look at that health deplete. Let me put one of these down. There we go. Oh yeah, keep forgetting I have vein mine. So actually, this won't be too bad to get all this. Heck yeah! Now we can go back home and make meteorite armor. Also, we did get some will-train fibers, which is to make the royal effigy. So we don't have the biotic assimilator. You can't get that until after the Mushroom Monarch is defeated. So we don't need to worry about making a summon. But what we can make is 200 meteorite bars. Heck yeah! That's what we would like to see. We can make the meteorite set, as well as the space gun. We should be cooking in the blighted place. I don't know what it's really called. So we're at 25 defense, and we're going to 22. So we lost 3 defense. But I'm pretty sure, are we in master mode? If we're in master mode, it don't really matter that much. And I don't think there's anything else that we can make. Ah, heck yeah. Well, this is nice. Basically, unlimited ammo. With a bit of piercing, too. I don't know how good the piercing is. But that don't matter that much. Now, we should be able to find this easy. Hopefully. Oh, if we also get infinite Zappinator ammo, too? Oh, heck yeah. Does it even say that? It doesn't. We just get infinite Zappinator. Heck yeah. I guess it is kind of a laser gun like the space gun. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Ah, heck. This is pain to traverse. Especially since I don't really know what I'm looking for. Other than, I guess, a corpse type looking thing. But I don't know where that would be. I thought down there was the bottom. Maybe not. Maybe not. I have explored every inch of this place. All the entrances go in here. This is the lowest part of the whole place. There are 4 tumors. Where the heck am I supposed to find this? What am I looking for? We are looking for a rotting carcass, not a tumor, at the bottom of the blighted caves. I haven't seen a single carcass. You know, let's go back down here and let's look again. Surely it wouldn't help to look again. Because it should be down here, but it's not. This is just his tumor. This is the lowest point. This is at the bottom. Ah, heck, it's this thing again. Okay, you can't swap weapons. Well, man, whatever, game. Whatever. So, you know, looking at the wiki, which I try not to do when I play mods like this for the first time, but it says it can spawn on its own in the forest biome, which I think is cap. This might be some old news, I'm not gonna lie. As a very large mushroom, which I still think is cap because this mod literally says it. Interact with the rotting carcass at the bottom of the blighted caves or use the royal effigy. So, you know, I don't really know how we summon it, considering, you know, we didn't see a rotting carcass. I am gonna just start swinging at mushrooms, though, and see if that does anything. But I don't think it will. So we're just gonna... You know, we'll just explore for a bit, I guess. See what we find. Now, I have an idea, right? There are 4 tumors. And on the minimap, when I hit one, it shows up as if it was a boss. Obviously, if you leave a certain, like, range, it will deactivate or stop it trying to kill you or whatever. But what if we had to do like one round on all 4 of the tumors in order to get the boss to summon, or maybe even just the rotting carcass? Okay, so we're doing Queen Bee, I guess. This wasn't on my, this was not my plan in the slightest. Well, that's cool. And the best biome too. So the Queen Bee is enraged. Yeah, no, we are definitely not beating her. I can promise you that. Yeah, no, this is bad. Well, this is bad. Okay, yeah. No, game. I'm not sure why you wanted me to fight Queen Bee. I don't know what epiphany you had just got, but this was a bad idea, game. Yeah. See, when I hit this one that I haven't done, this one shows up on the minimap too. Which is why I think we gotta do all 4 tumors before either the boss can spawn or before the carcass will spawn. Which kinda sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it kinda sucks. If that's the case, because I've been here for like over an hour now, just trying to figure this out. And the wiki is but no help. So we're gonna try this. Hopefully this works. If not, then I truly have no idea, and we might just have to skip this boss. Which I don't really want to do, because there are some weapons we can get once we beat this boss and get the biomatic simulator. There's like some weapons that look like they would be pretty cool to use, if not pretty heckin' fun. So we gotta kill 4 more things. It looks like we got 4 things. I didn't see these guys up here though. But yeah, no, I guess I'll come back once we almost defeat the 4th one, I think that's the plan. Okay, so now this one isn't on the mini-map. So now I'm genuinely lost. It gonna be a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're going to the last tumor. Hopefully, I know I've already said this probably a dozen or so times, but hopefully this will summon the boss so that we can actually progress this mod a bit. Only 7? Heck yeah. We'll take it. Better than having to kill 10 of these things. Here's one. Okay, we got 4 down here. I am missing these shots, wow. So yeah, no, this is gonna be a bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like the actual boss, assuming this summons it, won't be too bad to actually do. Again, I could be wrong, and this could just not spawn the boss at all, which will be very tragic if that's the case. And it's not summoning anything else, that's cool. Well, game, I can promise you, you don't have all the enemies out, then. Unless they're, like, under all of this ground here, which I can't actually get to. Last one here. Hopefully. Yeah, absolutely nothing happened. Maybe we have to go do that first one again towards the top. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make another world, this mod, and just do some testing, I guess. And hopefully figure it out, because this is genuinely kind of frustrating. What is this little thing? What is this? Mush lad. Can I chat with you? Want some mushrooms? No? Okay. Well, I don't know what this guy is, but he's here. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, this is gonna be my last attempt, at least for today. I'll have to do some testing if this doesn't work. But I'm thinking we have to do all 4 of these within 1 life. So we gotta do this one. We're just waiting for one last enemy to spawn. And hopefully it summons the boss, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. And if it even worse is if I have to redo all 4 of these every time I die. So, yeah, where's this last enemy? Okay, well, I guess we're waiting a bit. Ah, yes, the final enemy. Let's go over here so we don't get hit. And now, theoretically, this will spawn the boss. Or not, I guess. I guess that's cool too. So... No, we already went to the bottom. Oh, heck, we're dying. We already went to the bottom of this freaky place. And it wasn't there. We searched everywhere. Still isn't anywhere, really. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here, because I genuinely don't know where else I'm supposed to look or supposed to do. This doesn't tell me nothing. Interact with the rotting corpse, or not corpse, carcass at the bottom of the blighted caves. This is the blighted caves. We went to the bottom. Nothing but a tumor. The same tumor right here, here, and here. So, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at the game. That's very possible, and could be it. But, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to support the channel, liking, commenting, subscribing, it all helps quite a bit. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.